Welcome back to Me Percy Podcast. Not gonna lie, it's been a while. We haven't recorded a podcast since last year.
I mean, it has been a while since we've been in person, though.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
We haven't recorded an in-person podcast since last year, too.
Since 2024?
Since 2024. It's brand new year, 2025,
Yeah.
New year, new me.
New Year, same me, really. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Hey, but...
Only New Year's resolution I made, which is not even a resolution, it was just to budget better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my resolution is going to be the same.
Yours is?
Yeah.
What is?
Improve.
Huh?
Improve.
You said insane?
It's the same.
Oh, it's the same. I thought you said it was insane. I was like, what?
See, bro, we was talking about resolutions in my friends group chat, and one of my friends, he was next to his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's like, your New Year's resolution, all you guys New Year's resolution should be get a girlfriend, so I can have some more friends. I'm like, in this friend group,
so you can have some more friends. How does that make you have more friends by having your friends get girlfriends?
So she can have more friends.
Oh, so his girl can?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I'm like, yeah, this friend group, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, bro. He might be out of luck with
that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm bad, but hey, my friends are leaving a lot worse than me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I guess like I said, cue to the intro. Welcome back to Me Percy Podcast, episode number 67. It's your host, Immanuel K. C. Alpha. I'm here with...
Not J. Jack, your boy Jack, Jonny, Jonathan, whatever my name is to you.
We're going by nicknames now. Yeah, you can call me... people call me Prime Time.
Prime Time, Dion.
Him.
Coach. Shadur's dad.
Honestly, let's just get right into this. Start with the NBA. We work our way down to the national championship game.
Okay.
Man, is it great to be the best in the West? Not just the best in the West, the best in the NBA. Only having one loss against Eastern Conference teams.
How do you do it, Ken?
What? I'm just saying, the absolute dominance that the Oklahoma City Thunder put on the Cleveland Cavaliers last night, it was something to amaze, bro. And see, Kyle didn't call it first, bro. We was driving to the game, and he was like, "Oh yeah, the Thunder are gonna blow out it's gonna be a blowout. Either the Cavs are gonna blow us out, or the Thunder's gonna blow us out." And he said the Thunder's gonna win if they start hitting those 3-pointers. Exactly. He has a script.
I just couldn't see us losing at home, even without Hardenstein. I just couldn't see us losing at home. We really wanted that get back because we shouldn't have lost in the first place when we was in Cleveland.
Because they was giving all the foul calls.
Isaiah Hardenstein and Shea got in foul trouble really, really early, so that we had to sit them down. And we only lost by less than double digits the first.
Literally, if they would not got that challenge call,
yeah,
it would have been a tie game because we had free throws, tied it up. But then they got reversed, even though Dominus really shoved Lou Dort on that call.
Yeah, but hey, I just think the Thunder is the team that nobody wants to see, bro.
I agree.
And nobody still wants to give us our respect. You can see it in the comment section on all the social media.
You see that one TNT reporter was literally trying to bait him to say, "Oh, I don't need free throws." He didn't even ask him that. He's like, "Oh, you score a lot of points. You didn't get to the free throw line that much." Trying to bait him to that question.
Yeah, the reporter just doing his job. You know how reporters is. But
he could have did his job without even saying free throws, bro.
But Shay,
because he asked him two questions. The one rule about reporting shout out Drake Hill. You don't ask two different questions. You gotta ask one question you're trying to report. Mm-hmm. You ask like a part two questions. You never do that. You're supposed to ask the one question. Supposed to be a good open-ended question. When you're trying to go for a second question, that's when you try and get some clips.
Yeah, yeah. He's clickbaiting for sure. Mm-hmm. Just trying to get Shay to say something, to make people not like him even more. Mm-hmm. But Shay didn't lie. He don't need the free throws, as you could see yesterday. Yeah. And just because he leads the league in free throws doesn't mean he needs them.
Bro, when you lead in drives to the basket,
you're going to lead in free throws. You're going to get contact. Like a 6'10", 7-foot player cannot stay in front of a 6'6" shifty guard like Shay. And Shay's really good at using his body to draw fouls. Like, it's hard to stay in front of him. So, you can't really sit here and knock that skill. That's literally a skill as a part of basketball. Mm-hmm. And if you don't think that, then you just really do not know ball. If you don't think that that's a skill to draw fouls, the objective to basketball is literally to put the ball in the hoop. That's how you win the games. And if you don't think getting free throws is a big part of the game, then you don't know ball. Because if it was really that big of a deal, free throws wouldn't be a thing. We wouldn't have foul calls. So I really don't understand why people sit here and say that he a free throw merchant. He bait people into getting the free throws. Y'all wasn't talking crazy like this when James Harden was doing it, or when Dwayne Wade was doing it, when D Wade was literally jumping into people's chests. The crazy thing is, Shay doesn't do the way that James Harden and D Wade used to do it. He just literally drives.
They made new rules just because of that.
They made new rules just because of that, and he's still getting the calls that he gets in.
Because when he drives he's not getting fouled at the 3-point line like James Harden was. James Harden was hitting getting fouled at the 3-point line, just kicking out his leg. And
he's not. Shay's not flopping. He's not flopping for those free throws. And
I'm just gonna pull up the stat right here. It says Jokic has the most points per game without free throws. He averages 30 points right now, but it brings him down to 25.4. Giannis is second from 31 to 25.2. LaMelo's from 29.6 to 25, and Shea from 31.6 to 24. He is fourth in the league. Among players like Luka, below him, Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, and Kevin Durant. These are all people who shoot a lot of free throws per game. And even without the free throws, which he doesn't really need them, he still is a top 5 scorer without free throws among all NBA players without free throws.
Yeah. So, I just don't see the hate, bro. I don't see the hate. I mean, it just really be people that don't know ball at this point. That's what I'm starting to think.
Mm-hmm. So, Mavericks fans.
Yeah.
It's like our Mavericks fans, bro.
And you're going to see again tonight when we play the Mavericks in Dallas. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're going to see the hate that he gets, bro. I don't understand it. We're the best. He the MVP, bro. Best in the West 2 years in a row. And he's even having a better year in terms of dominance. Not saying he's scoring more points than anything, but he's being
team
more
dominance.
Yeah, team dominance. He's
teammates involved.
He's being more effective as a teammate.
And he just makes his teammates better. You see how Lou Dort hit 6'3", passing Larry Bird in Mills' career 3-points.
I did see that, passing Larry Bird. That's crazy. But I mean,
let me give a moment to shout out Lou Dort, because remember when Lou Dort first got on the Thunder?
He could not shoot.
He could not shoot to save his life.
Bro was like an Andre Roberson, bro.
That
shout out Andre Roberson.
And then that one game was Game 7. He was hitting every single shot in Game 7.
But you can just see how much work that he really put in his offseason to work on his shot. Mm-hmm. And not only has he worked on his shot, but he still insists on playing defense. Mm-hmm. So that's why I commend him.
And now he hits threes consistently. Not all the time, but he hits them consistently.
When he shoots a shot, it used to be when Dort shoot a shot, I'd be no. But now I'd rather him shoot than Isaiah Joe shoot. That might sound crazy,
that dude.
But he's way more consistent than Isaiah Joe and really any other player that's shooting threes. He's more consistent than Shea. When it comes to shooting 3-pointers, he's probably our most consistent 3-point shooter. And if you watch Thunder basketball, you really know. But to the outsiders, it may not seem that way. But Lou Dort is our most consistent 3-point shooter on our team, bro. And I stand on that.
I stand on that too.
Crazy take, but if you watch the Thunder, you know, bro. You know.
That is a good question. I just wonder who who is who has the highest 3-point percentage on the team?
I mean, I think it will be. I think it will be Dort, bro, because he shoots less, but when he does shoot, they hit. Like, and when he hit it like it's on. Like Isaiah Joe has been inconsistent.
It is Lou Dort.
It is Lou Dort.
Because
right?
well, technically it's AJ Mitchell, but he doesn't play that much.
Okay, AJ Mitchell. I mean,
Adrian Mitchell. Yeah. Yeah. Adrian Mitchell 43%, Lou Dort 41%, Kendrick Williams 40%, Aaron Wiggins 39%, Chet Holmgren 37%. Shout out Brandon Carlson, bro.
Hey, he was crazy.
Bro.
He was in early in the game too. I was like, bro, okay.
Oh my, bro. Him and Isaiah Joe both 37%. Then Shea 35%, J Dub 34%, J Will 33%, Casey Morris 33%, and then so on.
See, I mean,
Lou Dort is the highest 3-point percentage. So you're saying Lou Dort in the 3-point contest? That's what you're saying right now,
bro. If you want to be for real, I think Lou Dort can compete in the 3-point contest. He won't win it.
Oh yeah, he won't win it.
He won't win it. But bro, the way that he been hooping from beyond the arc, bro, he's way more consistent than Isaiah Joe, and Isaiah Joe is our best 3-point shooter on our team. Mm-hmm. And Isaiah Joe is pretty inconsistent. When it comes to the chopping block, I would put him on there, top of the list.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this, like, Steph Curry shooting 41% from 3. Lou Dort, he's shooting 40. Like, Steph Curry, they're both shooting 41%. But Steph Curry is shooting 41.6, while Lou Dort's shooting 41.5. So, like, they're like...
Steph Curry, but you got to think Steph Curry shoots way more threes than you too. So, shoot.
Hey, I'm not trying to say...
Shooting 41% while shooting over 100 threes.
Who takes the most threes a game? Oh, my gosh. Bro, LaMelo. He shoots 33%, but he takes 13 threes a game.
Oh, my gosh. LaMelo.
Mm-hmm.
He has no inside game.
I might swerve in the corner. Whoa. But let's stop glazing the Thunder right now.
I'm not glazing the Thunder. I just want the people to know like the Thunder is really like that, and I'm tired of that disrespect.
Yeah, just wipe your mouth a little bit.
I'm not. Hey, I could do that because I've been a Thunder fan since 2008. Since I was 5 years old, bro. I've been here.
2000. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, I was 5 years old.
I became a Thunder fan when I started watching the NBA, which was 2011.
Fair enough. That was the time the Thunder was good.
That's when I started. I think the first game I watched was like Knicks versus Lakers, something like that. No, Knicks versus Lakers.
Well, that was like
Jeremy Lin.
That was like Kobe Bryant and Jeremy Lin era.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Kobe Bryant, Carmelo, and Jeremy Lin era.
Yeah, my dad when he came to visit OKC, he got me a KD jersey. He got my brother a Russ jersey, and that was the game when KD went off for like 30, Russ went off for like 40 against the Timberwolves, where like they went in like overtime and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but speaking about, let's talk about a team that's close to my hometown, the Philadelphia 76ers, where Joel Embiid will be missing their following road trip. He'll be missing his road trip where he won't be playing against the Indiana, Milwaukee, and he won't be playing at, again, Denver. He hasn't played in Denver since 2019. Dude, my question is here. Is the Sixers season cooked at the moment?
I mean, yeah, what else do they have to lose, bro? They're trying to get a draft pick at this point.
Well, that's the funny thing about that.
Well, yeah, the Thunder have their draft pick. But, yeah, their season is, it's cooked, bro. Jared McCain was their only hope.
Shout out Paul George. Paul George, you really helped the Thunder get 2 draft picks. The Clippers pick right now, and you're helping the Sixers lose right now. Shout out Paul George, bro. He's a real Thunder. Retire his jersey.
And people was getting on me for saying that Paul George is he's not like that. He's a regular season demon when he was with the Thunder. But when it came to playoffs, he choked. And Paul George, bro, you just wasted the number 13 jersey in Oklahoma City Thunder. You'll never be James Harden, bro.
Cause I remember some people, my friends had arguments, was like, oh, who should they retire the jersey, Paul George or James Harden? I was like, at the end of the day, like, James Harden won awards. He brought us to the finals.
James Harden went to the finals. James Harden won 6th Man of the Year.
Like, if they were ever to retire number 13, it would be James Harden easily. Or ooze.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I was rooting for Paul George. Like
I was
rooting for Paul George, but that was when Russ was here.
But Paul George used to be, bro. Every time when he plays at Philadelphia, when he was on the Thunder, he'd be killing the Sixers, bro.
He did, and then he went to go join them, and now he's just
bums.
mediocre.
It's because he's not wearing 13 or 24. He's wearing 8. It doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Like, he can't even wear, because both of those jerseys are retired for the Sixers.
What, 13 and 24?
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Will
13?
Chamberlain.
Oh, 24 is
Bobby Jones.
okay.
Yeah, but speaking about the Philadelphia 76ers,
Why would you go join Philly though?
he should have went to the Pacers, bro. Just come back home and retire as a Pacer, bro. That's the right thing to do. That's what
His career, he's never gonna win a ring, bro.
Yeah, that's why he should have went to the Pacers, bro.
He's
He's like, I want to get paid as much as Kawhi, bro. This is the reason why the Clippers didn't want to pay as much as Kawhi. And they're winning without you. They're winning.
He's cooked.
Hey, at least you got the podcast. Shout out Podcast P.
That is a good podcast. I would
But he's so terrible at nicknames, bro, because he be nicknaming himself, bro. He's like, just call me Playoff P now. Or he changed his jersey number so people can call him PG-13.
PG-13 is actually hard.
It's tough because like,
I seen this post. It was like TB12 and CP3 are the only name and number and combinations that flow together. I was like, first of all, nobody says TB12.
No one.
And TB12 might be the worst one.
Yeah.
The only good ones are CP3, PG-13, PS2.
Yeah. AR-15.
AR-15.
AK-47.
I'm trying to think of.
I used to call my friend
RG3.
I used to call my friend AR-15 when he plays 2K.
That's great.
Because his name starts, first name is A, last name is R, and his jersey number be 15.
Yeah, those are the only ones that I.
Maybe that's what Anthony Richardson need to go back to, is to start balling again, change the number back to 15. I know the reason why he say he doesn't want to do it at 15 because trying to not promote gun violence, but like at the end of the day, we're in America.
This is America. Literally.
This is America. Yeah, but what other jersey number combinations? I feel like AK-47 is the best one.
PS2 is hard though.
PS2
is
if I'm ranking it, okay, top 5, no order, PS2, you gotta put CP3 because it's iconic. PG-13, AK-47, and man, PS2, CP3, AK-47, PG-13, and
I'm trying to think, bro.
yeah, I can't really think. I can say AR-15, but no one really wears AR-15.
What is Well, I guess nah. You can't do Dalton Connects. His is hard.
Connect 4?
Yeah, that's hard, but it's not. Yeah, it's not.
Like initials and number.
I would just have to say PS2.
Yeah,
AK-47, AR-15.
Those 5.
And then
PS2, CP3.
CP3, and then I would do for the 5th spot. I'm gonna just have to do
PG-13.
no RG3.
RG3.
I just like RG3.
You like RG3 more than
because it's iconic. Like it's kind of the same as CP3, honestly.
Like okay, I'll go with that. Yeah, RG3, AK-47, AR-15, CP3,
and PS2.
And PS2.
PS2 is number 1 for me though.
Yeah, defensive player of the year right there.
His is hard.
Alright, but since we were talking about Sixers, less than a month ago, after the 76ers got a green light to build their $1.3 billion arena in central Philadelphia, getting rid of Chinatown at the same thing, the team announced they're walking away from the project and partnering with Comcast Spector to develop a new facility at the sports complex in South Philadelphia, which, let me just, since I'm the Philadelphian here, there's all our arenas are in South Philadelphia. That was the problem. So Eagles, Sixers, Flyers and Sixers, and the Phillies are all there, and they also have like a big like sports bar arena area too, and that's where all the sports teams at. A lot of parking room. It's a simple drive because you can just get on the highway and get right off the exit to the arenas. But now they're trying to make it into Center City, which is like kind of the downtown area, but like there's no parking. Traffic is terrible there because that's when the turnpike goes through it. I-95 goes through it. So it makes it hard to get there, and then you got to find parking too. So the only way you have to get to Central Philadelphia is literally parking your car somewhere else, and then hopping a train or a bus or walking there.
Okay.
So that was the big problem with it. My dad was pretty mad at it because, well, he doesn't want to go to Central Philadelphia because parking's already bad enough just to get to South Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But after that, so this is what happened basically. So they basically talked with the commissioner, Adam Silver, about Adam Silver basically convinced the Sixers not to go with the plans of moving to Central Philadelphia. And the whole entire thing, like, they had like this whole entire hearing and stuff. Like, it was like the Sixers trying to convince like, oh, how much money they would bring into the community and stuff. And the mayor's like, okay, I'm down with it. But the problem is they were like getting rid of Chinatown because we were going to build right on top of Chinatown, destroying businesses and family businesses.
Yeah, you can't really do that. That would be messed up. That's not fair to the people that have worked that hard to, be in that spot. Yeah. And then I know they would probably be like, well, we'll give you money or insurance money to tear it down and you rebuild somewhere else. And that's not enough, bro. You don't want to do that to them. But you're doing all this to rebuild and your team sucks. So.
Yeah, but new arena for the Sixers in South Philadelphia in 2031. So that's like when everybody else is coming out with a new arena. When the Thunder come out with their new arena. Because, bro, I was talking to Kind was basically gave me like the whole entire history about the Thunder Arena, how it used to be a hockey arena, so like it's not really an NBA arena.
That's why it looks the way it looks.
Yeah. I'm like, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. It used to be called Ford Center. Then it was changed to Chesapeake Arena for a couple years. And then our hockey team moved across the street. We were called the Barons.
Yep, I remember the Barons.
Yeah, we moved across the street, and then the Barons moved
to Edmonton.
Yeah,
no.
or
Bakersfield.
Somewhere, I forgot.
Yeah, I know they were used to like the Edmonton Oilers minor league team. I follow hockey, so Edmonton Oilers minor league team, and they moved them to Bakersfield to become like the Bakersfield Condors, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. So the Barons moved, and our G League team plays in this across the street at that arena, and then we turned that place into like a movie. It's like a movie.
Yeah,
it's not a movie theater, but
because
I was shoot movies at.
I was confused because I was in OKC like 2018. Went to my cousin's graduation. That's where they had their graduation.
They have graduations
in the old arena. So I came back. I'm like, oh, where's the G League arena? And they made it to like a movie thing. That's where like they shoot like, was it Tulsa? That movie?
Yeah,
that TV show?
Yeah, they shoot a lot of movies and TV shows and that.
I need to hit them up because I am a up and coming actor.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I don't know why people act like that. But I'm saying I can be an actor, bro. I really can be an actor.
I want to see it.
Like
actually.
Like first we're gonna start with like the comedic roles because like that's how you get your foot in the door. Yeah, start with little comedic roles.
All right, tell me a joke that would be on a movie.
Hey, I don't make jokes. This is all about timing.
So somebody has to write your script.
No, I'm not saying no.
You don't have no improv?
I have improv, but like I can't tell you a joke right now.
Why?
Because
the cameras are rolling.
Next topic. Next question.
This guy.
Next question. The Jimmy Butler saga. Jimmy Butler is going to be returning to the Heat very soon after his 7-game suspension and requesting for a trade and wanting a big contract extension. But like the smart thing to do the Miami Heat owner, Pat Riley, does not want to give a 35-year-old, 34-year-old a contract extension for more than like $40 million that he's probably asking for.
Well, Pat Riley already said that he doesn't, or Jimmy Butler already said that he's not re-signing in Miami, even if Pat Riley was to extend it.
Mm-hmm.
He already said that, so that's why he's requesting to be traded. 2, I wouldn't want to sign Jimmy Butler either. Any NBA team that signs Jimmy Butler to that much money is just losers, in my opinion. Nobody's going to want to do that. Jimmy Butler's inconsistent.
Oh, Jimmy Butler's starting tonight.
He hasn't been the same since his finals run when he played against the Nuggets and got waxed. When was that? When was that? 22? No. When did the Nuggets play the Heat?
23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
2023? He hasn't been the same really since the bubble, but he did take his team to the finals that year.
Yeah, I don't want to say he's been since I said 2023 when he went that run. That was the last.
I mean, he did go crazy that year, but I would say the bubble was when he was really, really going crazy. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to sign Jimmy Butler either. He's a pest to the team. He's no good. Like
You think he's a cancer?
Yeah, he's a pet, bro. He's a cancer. He's a pest to the team. I wouldn't want to sign him either.
I feel like at this point he doesn't even care about winning. He just wants the money. But I feel like Paul George kind of ruined that for all the older players looking for contracts now. They went, oh yeah, we saw what happened with Paul George and low-key DeMar DeRozan. Like, why would we pay you guys this much? You guys are about to be out of the league in a couple years. Just start work on that podcast.
Yeah, facts.
You saw Draymond Green said he's probably might retire soon.
I mean, he ain't got nothing else to offer.
He has 4 championships. Two times Defensive Player of the Year, I'm pretty sure, or 1 time. But
I mean, I'm just saying, like, he ain't got nothing to offer to a team though, other than Udonis has some experience.
Yeah, hey, he's probably gonna retire when Steph Curry retires.
Yeah.
Like,
nobody's gonna want him either.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be taking up space.
Hey, he's not gonna be like, oh man, I wants to get paid. Like he's not gonna act like he wants to leave like Klay Thompson did. He knows his limitations, bro.
Yeah.
Like best Draymond Green was like Game 6 versus the Cavs, bro.
That's 6 versus the Cavs when he had like 30 plus.
Yep. But
I think that was the same game or the game after that. That was the game after Klay Thompson had 37 in Game 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was arguing with somebody and they talking about they'll take Curry over LeBron when it comes to like GOAT status. I was like, I mean, you can say that, but LeBron, you can never call LeBron not clutch. He showed up in every moment. They say Ray Allen saved his career or Kyrie saved his career, but they forget that LeBron had 30 in both of those games.
Mm-hmm.
And in that fourth quarter and that
against the Heat,
when he played for the Heat,
yeah,
against the Spurs, I don't know. I don't remember what game.
And then he went on like a 12-point run.
He went on a 12-point run in the last 3 minutes of that fourth by himself.
Yeah.
He missed that one shot and Bosh got the rebound and passed it to Ray Allen.
And then
Ray Allen's like 7th point of the game.
The game went to overtime.
And LeBron killed in that overtime. People forget.
It was just and they forced a Game 7, and what did LeBron did in that whole entire Game 7?
People forget. They only remember Ray Allen's shot, or they only remember Kyrie's shot, but they don't remember LeBron's other 37 points.
LeBron don't lose Game 7s, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but speaking about LeBron, Maverick Carter, LeBron's business partner, advising a $5 billion effort to start a new basketball league. Maverick Carter, LeBron's business partner, has been enlisted as an advisor by a group of investors seeking to raise $5 billion to form an international basketball league that would serve to be as a rival to the NBA. Sources tells ESPN, confirming a story first reported by Thursday by Bloomberg.
I did see that.
The group, which includes multiple private equity funds, is looking to form a league consisting of 6 men's teams and 6 women's teams, playing games around the world. The NBA has not faced significant. Yeah, the NBA has not faced a significant 5v5 league since the 1970s, since the merger of the NBA and the ABA. This was probably inspired from the women's 3v3 league that is starting today too. So, what's your thoughts about this? Instead of LeBron owning a team, because I'm not gonna lie, it's harder for players now to own teams.
That's the reason that this is all happening.
Because you gotta spend $3 billion to buy a team now. This is how the Charlotte Hornets went for.
Yeah, Jordan sold that for like what, $6 billion?
$6 billion, something like that. Like,
since LeBron, it's harder for him to own a team. I mean, why not?
And what owner is gonna be cool with LeBron owning a team?
Yeah.
No one. I feel like this is probably what the NBA do need, a rival.
Hey, they're talking about viewership,
and that's how expansion happens, bro. When you have that one rival league, they're like, you know what? Instead of competing with them, let's just add them to the team and take some of their roles. That's happened with the ABA and the NBA. Even happened with the CAA and the BAA, the NBL, back when the NBA first formed. Yeah, but what? I can't really see what team can really want, because not even the Cavaliers probably want LeBron on the team.
Yeah.
Because Dan Gilbert and LeBron have that beef.
Yeah.
Even though he saved his sorry franchise, bro. Am I wrong?
No, LeBron saved a lot of franchises, bro. I mean, he brought viewership back to LA because they were on their way out.
Yep. Because we'd probably still be watching Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma. That was their big three right there.
Yeah. Who else? I mean, I don't know if you could say that he saved the Heat, but
Yeah, like, he made the Heat, like...
He helped Dwayne Wade's legacy.
No, I won't say Dwayne Wade. I would say Chris Bosh's legacy.
Chris Bosh. I mean, D Wade did win an MVP and a championship before him, but like
Not MVP. He won Finals MVP, not just...
I mean,
yeah.
Finals MVP in the finals.
Yeah, so I want to say he's safe.
I mean, wait, did he didn't win MVP? Regular season MVP?
No, I think...
He averaged 30 something.
Yeah, I think they gave it to Steve Nash or something like that.
Bro, how many MVPs has Steve Nash robbed from people, bro? Like what? D Wade averaging 30, and then getting robbed, and then what? Kobe also got robbed by Steve Nash. Steve Nash has robbed a lot of people.
Okay,
I'm about to look up how many times have Steve Nash.
So Steve Nash, when he won in 2005 and 2006, he averaged 18 and 10 assists. While LeBron averaged 31, 7 and 6. Dirk averaged 26, 9, and averaged 26 and 9 rebounds. Kobe averaged 35.
Kobe averaged 35.
Chauncey Billups, who came in 5th place, averaged 18 and 8, and then Dwayne Wade, who came in 6th place, averaged 27, 5 rebounds and 6 assists.
That was 2005?
Yeah, 2006 MVP,
Oh.
2007 MVP. Oh, let me go backwards one more. Because the other year that he won it was 2004, where he won it over Shaq. Actually, this probably was a down year for MVP because Steve Nash won it, 15 points, 11 assists. Shaq with Miami averaged 22 and 10, and 2 blocks. Dirk Nowitzki averaged 26, 9, and 1.5 blocks. And then
it's crazy now, like averaging like 26 is nowhere near going to get you to the MVP race. Like the fact that the 3 MVP front runners right now in 2025 are averaging 31 and averaging 18 in 2004 and 2005 would give.
Oh, this was the year that he got robbed. LeBron won it, and he averaged 28, 7 and 7, 1.7 steals, 1 block. Kobe came in second with 26, 5, and 1.5 steals. And Dwayne Wade averaged 30 points, 5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, and 2 steals.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. The way that the league has evolved.
Now, I always like to argue with people, bro. 2009, 2010 was LeBron's best MVP year.
LeBron could have 3 or could have more than.
He should have won 3. He should have won, like, bro. This is the year he should also won, bro. When he averaged 26, 7 and 7. They only gave it him because he went to Miami. They didn't give him when he went to Miami. They gave it to D Rose. But then he won.
I wonder if LeBron would be saying bro, if D Rose.
He should have won one year. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year, but Defensive Player of the Year and All NBA team both have different voters. So he was on first team All NBA All Defensive Team, and Marcus Gasol won Defensive Player of the Year that year. He was on second team All Defensive Team, and LeBron argued like, oh, how you come on second All Defensive Team
and get Defensive Player of the Year?
But those are two different voters.
Hey, going back to J-Dub's point, we need 2 Defensive Player of the Year, bro. That's a problem.
I forgot to put that on. Let's talk about that. What J-Dub said.
Yeah, I agree though. We do need 2 Defensive Player of the Years because there's no reason that some big man should be winning MVP over guards that are averaging 2+ or 3+ steals. You know, even like I'm not knocking the bigs for their block shots or whatever. I'm not knocking that. That's still defense, but it's harder to guard guards in this league. And if you could average 2+ steals on a wing or on a guard that's dribble heavy and shot heavy, in this type of league, I feel like you should be considered to be a Defensive Player of the Year. It shouldn't just be the person with the most blocks or the one that's defending the rim the most. Because if you're getting steals that's going into points off of turnovers, and as you can see, the Thunder have the #1 defense in the league, and you see where that has got us right now. So I feel like that's a valid argument that J-Dub said with there should be 2 Defensive Player MVPs. Player of the Year. I said 2 MVPs. 2 different players are Defensive Player of the Year. I think it would be good.
I agree.
But,
I agree. Yeah. But there we go. But on to the next topic. Oh, I remember what it was. So the next topic was, Doc Rivers said that he thinks that Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan should all get their jersey retired by the Clippers. And I already had this conversation with you, and you said that you don't think DeAndre Jordan...
I didn't say... Hold on, let me clarify.
Okay.
I did not say I don't think he should. I never said that. I said I don't think that he will.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't feel like he.
I had some notes for this one.
I just don't feel like he has had the same
impact. He was a core member of the Lob City era. You can't think about Lob City without thinking about all 3 of them: Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and Chris Paul. He probably has one of the greatest posterizers.
So what
in NBA history?
What is the criteria to get your jersey retired, though?
Being the face of that franchise, being a core member of that franchise for a long period of time.
So even if you don't win a championship,
did Nick Collison win the championship with the Thunder when we retired his jersey?
I feel like Nick Collison shouldn't have got his jersey retired. He just played 20 years with the Thunder. When I think about Nick Collison, I think about what he did at Kansas, not what he did with the Thunder.
How about Vince Carter? His jersey just got retired.
What, in Toronto?
Mm-hmm. And the way he left Toronto, too.
I mean, I think...
And then think about retiring his jersey with the Nets right now.
I feel like if you don't have an MVP, you don't have a finals run...
Or Zialgis Jonas, I'm probably pronouncing that name, but big name from the Cavaliers, played for them for a long time, was LeBron's teammate, went to the finals, but didn't win.
Wait, who?
With the Cavs.
What's his name?
Big Z. You know what I'm talking about?
Ilgauskas?
Yes.
Oh, he got his jersey retired?
Yes.
Didn't they make it to the finals, though?
Yeah, but he been...
I feel like if you don't have a finals run, if you don't have an MVP, you don't have a scoring title, like if you don't have any of that,
but he's the franchise leaders in rebounds, blocks, and field goal percentage.
Who, Ilgauskas?
No, DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, and blocks, rebounds,
and field goal percentage.
And field goal percentage. That's valid.
He led the NBA in rebounding twice in 2014 and 2015. All-NBA first team, thanks to Chris Paul, and All-Star in 2017. All-Defensive team twice in 2015 and 2016. And he played with the Clippers for 10 seasons, while Chris Paul only played for 6 and Blake Griffin only played for 8. And when Chris Paul and Blake Griffin was down, who was still around? DeAndre Jordan.
Were they winning? Is DeAndre Jordan going to get an MVP without Chris Paul and Blake Griffin?
No.
Is he going to be in the MVP talk?
No.
Is he going to be in a top?
But he's going to be in Defensive Player of the Year talks.
Is he going to be a top 5 center in that era?
From 2010 to 2016. Top 5?
I'm not saying that he shouldn't get it retired, but I'm just saying, like, what is the criteria to get your jersey retired?
I feel like jersey retired is different from Hall of Fame. All right.
True.
It really depends on the franchise.
It depends on the franchise, which in most of these cases, these franchises are poverty teams. The Clippers never won. So, like, it doesn't take much to get your jersey retired. So, I mean, I guess you can retire the jersey. Like, I'm not saying that he shouldn't get it retired, but, like, what is the criteria, you know? If you want to be honest, going back to Nick Collison, if you want to be honest,
because I feel like
his jersey the only one that's retired.
Because none of the current Thunder players are
retired yet, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
once Russell Westbrook and
KD is going to get it retired. James Harden should get it retired, and so should Russell Westbrook. If you're going to retire DeAndre Jordan, CP3, and Blake Griffin, you should.
I might as well. If you retire Nick Collison, you might as well say you're retiring Steve Adams.
I would over Nick Collison, yes, easily. Mm-hmm. And Shea, number 2 is going to be retired by the time Shea's done.
Lou Dort.
Bro, at this point, Lou Dort is a way better piece than Nick Collison.
If he wins Defensive Player of the Year, his jersey's retired.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a way better piece.
Tony Allen's just getting his jersey retired with the Grizzlies, I'm pretty sure.
See?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, there's way. I mean,
does Zach Randolph have his jersey retired with the?
I don't think so, and that's crazy. Mark Gasol should have his retired.
I think they're going to retire his. Because I don't even think they have Pau Gasol's jersey retiring. He played for them for a little bit too.
Well, he's going to get retired with the Lakers.
Oh, his jersey.
Already retired, but
no, I'm pretty sure the Magic has not retired a jersey yet. I'm pretty sure. No, did he retire? They just retired Shaq's
jersey.
They just retired Shaq's jersey. They got to make a decision if they're going to retire Penny Hardaway or Tracy McGrady's jersey. But I'd probably say Penny Hardaway. I think
they both were 1 though.
Yeah, they both were 1, but like Penny Hardaway took them to the finals. Tracy McGrady never made it past the first round with the Atlanta Magic.
Valid.
And then they're gonna retire Dwight Howard's jersey.
I would.
Mm-hmm.
He deserved that.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much other teams that should retire people's jerseys. Chris Paul should get his jersey retired by the Raptors, but Sky Barnes wearing number 4, so they're probably not going to retire that jersey. See if the Nuggets never gave Jokic number 15, bro.
Carmelo
could have been.
I mean, he's gonna get retired with the Knicks.
Yeah. But even though his best years was really with the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's Carmelo's big mistake. Him being want to play for the New York Knicks. He had perfectly fine with the Nuggets too. Because if he could have waited to free agency because he was about to be a free agent that year. But he requested a trade, so they traded him away. They took away all the good players they had with him, had on the Knicks at the time, and now he's just left with the scraps.
Yeah.
He could have left in free agency. Could have still got signed.
Could have still had a team,
mm-hmm.
but instead he got traded.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think though, like. CP3 obviously would get it. I think he is easy to retire his with the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I feel like for teams,
Blake Griffin. I mean,
there's levels.
You gotta also think the numbers that the players are wearing though. Nobody's gonna wear 32 again.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna wear. Well, I guess nobody will wear 6. But CP3 obviously like
people are gonna be trying.
They're gonna know like once they get to the Clippers, they're gonna be like, who in the past has worn 3? It's hard to live up to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to live up to a 3 in the Clippers jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to also think about the numbers that the players are wearing.
Okay, my question is, what do you think is a better tradition? Like, what's your more favorite tradition? Like, people getting their jersey retired, or passing down the jersey numbers like the Cowboys do with 88 or what Penn State does with 11?
I don't like the passing down.
You don't like the passing down?
Simply because, if the player doesn't live up to what it is, then it's like, what was the point of that?
Mm-hmm.
So I would just retire the jersey. Because once that jersey is great, people look at 88 and automatically think of Michael Irvin. They don't think of CeeDee Lamb. Nobody thinks of that. And if you do think of CeeDee Lamb when you see 88 in a Cowboys jersey,
you're probably watching a Cowboys game right now.
You're probably watching the game, or like you're thinking like, dang, he's never going to be Michael Irvin, and he's never going to be Dez Bryant because, for one, his quarterback sucks, and CD is inconsistent. I
feel like people had not been talking about that until CD got like number 88, and because when Dez Bryant had number 88, it was just a coincidence because people before Dez Bryant was wearing number 88 between Michael Irvin and Dez Bryant, but people don't talk about them. Yeah, they don't want to talk about. Only time people wore number 88
because they were great.
Was the first guy who wore number 88, then Michael Irvin, then Dez Bryant, and then now CeeDee Lamb. But they don't talk about the people in the middle because,
they didn't have any hype.
They didn't have any hype. But now the media is like, oh yeah, only people that wearing 88 are always good with the Cowboys. Like that's why I kind of feel about with Penn State wearing number 11. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it probably was a coincidence that. I don't know why I'm forgetting to do his name, but the first person wearing number 11 that made it popular, and then Michael Parsons, and then Abdul Carter. Yeah, Abdul Carter. Now it's like now they're gonna make it seem like you have to earn number 11. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I know some schools I forgot what schools does it, but like some schools do like certain jerseys like number 1. You have to earn to wear number 1 or something like that. But that's like everyone wants to wear number 1.
Well, number 1 is at what school is that? Is that Ohio? No, not Ohio.
Is it Bama? No.
It's some school up north.
Mm-hmm. It probably is Ohio State.
I think it's Ohio State.
Yeah.
Did Junkins have to earn that?
I think so, because there's a lot.
I'm thinking about the video when they was like he finally earned a jersey.
No, you probably think about the video when he has to rip off the black stripe.
Oh, the black stripe on the decal, the helmet decal. Okay,
I remember Jeremiah Smith was the first one, and then it was Will Howard, and
Okay, not that then. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the other teams that have to earn the jersey numbers. I can't remember.
Yeah. But since we're talking about jersey numbers and since we're talking about football, let's talk about the wild card round, and let's take a moment of silence about the greatest year that the Broncos have ever had since 2016. Sorry, it's been 9 years. I'm not used to this. My team making the playoffs. It's been too long. Too long.
That team is so ass. Yeah, I had one job.
I know you're mad.
One job.
Hey, we had the best first quarter. We had the best
one touchdown.
We had the best fourth quarter, bro. Like our defense did not look good.
Y'all scored. Y'all scored on the first drive. I said, okay, Sean Payton. Okay, Bo Nix. I might be a believer now.
When we missed that field goal at the end of the halftime, we're like, oh yeah, I did not turn that game back on.
Bro, I turned it off after y'all couldn't score on the second and third possessions of the game. I was like, I know what.
We don't have a run game. Like Bo Nix had our most rushing yards. That's the biggest weakness. Yeah, Javonte Williams has to go. I used to love Javonte Williams, but 513 rushing yards. Bro, that one game when he just needed like 30 yards, bro. I placed a bet on him. And when he only had -1 yards.
Hey, man.
His third string running back had more yards than him. That's why, with all the great running backs in this draft.
Not practicing.
Not gonna lie. But with the rest of the wild card, let's just talk about it. Ravens beating the Steelers. We already knew that was gonna happen.
Did we?
I knew.
I had people doubting this, bro.
Russell Wilson. That's all I got to say, bro. Russell Wilson, bro. The Broncos had a better year than we had with Russell Wilson, bro. We made the playoffs, first of all. Bo Nix's stats look similar to Russell Wilson's.
Bro, Russell Wilson is... You know what I realized since watching Hard Knocks? Mm-hmm. Have you watched Hard Knocks this season?
No.
Bro. So it's AFC North. So it's just like all teams in the North.
Yeah.
So I've been watching Russell Wilson firsthand. You know what I noticed with him?
He's soft.
He's just a yes man. He wants everybody to like him. So he just says the right things. Like, and you can tell his team
that's
doesn't
why he's
really...
like, he has black but has a white haircut. Sometimes. Don't you ever think about that?
But he's just that guy. Like, he says the right things, but you can tell his teammates don't really like him.
That's why people.
You can just tell. Like, if you watch Hard Knocks, you know what I'm talking about, bro. But like, he just cringy, bro. Like, he'll turn the ball over, right?
Mr. Unlimited.
He'll turn the ball over and be like, he'll say my fault, but he'll be like, let's go score, let's go drive in, let's go do this, let's go punch in, let's go do this. And it's just cringy, bro. Like, this is like, there's no way, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. But Chargers versus Texans. A lot of people was down on the Texans this game, but the Texans won 32-12. But what do you think that's next for the Chargers, bro? Because I kind of feel like, just like the Broncos, the Chargers really surprised a lot of people about making the playoffs this year too.
Yeah.
They had a pretty good year. This is like, I say this is just the start for the Chargers, you know. Of course, people are giving out the hating Justin Herbert, and of course, Justin Herbert fans are like, oh man, but Justin Herbert gets real receivers to be the next Tom Brady. But like, and they gotta get receivers. That's the thing. We already like Lyle McConkey is like the only good receiver they have. But then Eagles.
Lose is always fun way to lose, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Eagles beating the Packers, Commanders beating the Bucks. First time a rookie quarterback have won on the road since Russell Wilson in 2012.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then Vikings losing to the Rams. Now this was the one everyone was like, "Oh yeah." So what do you think about? The Vikings predicting? Should they keep Sam Darnold from give him another year, or let him walk and just go with J.J. McCarthy, or rest J.J. McCarthy and keep Sam Darnold for one more year, or get rid of Sam Darnold, trade J.J. McCarthy and keep Sam Darnold for a long-term contract?
I don't know. The Vikings are just disappointing, bro. So whatever they do is not going to make much of a difference. Mm-hmm. They had one of the best years of their in a very long time.
And the Vikings always find a way to Vikings.
Yeah, still was the first round exit. So I mean, nothing is going to surprise me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But is J.J. McCarthy going to really make a big difference? I think that's what they got to sit there and focus on.
I feel like they're cool. I feel like they should just keep Sam Darnold for one more year. Make it.
I don't think J.J. McCarthy. I've never been a fan of J.J. McCarthy, even when he was at Michigan.
I was a fan.
Bro is just a hand off the ball quarterback. He can't really throw. I mean,
he's an accurate quarterback. He just don't throw the ball a lot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's accurate when it's short.
The J.J. McCarthy. You're gonna find out when J.J. McCarthy starts playing, bro. I'm a J.J. McCarthy fan.
I know, because you're a Michigan fan. You have to be. That was your quarterback. And you want to know what he did?
Won a national championship.
Here, Blake Corum. Here, Blake. Just put power this way. Inside zone. That's all he did.
Don't forget. Man, who's the other running back?
What was his best receivers?
Roman Wilson.
How's he doing right now?
I don't know. He's on the Steelers. Yep, but let's get some predictions going before we go to the national championship game. Commanders versus Lions for Saturday.
I got the Commanders pulling the upset.
I got Lions. Lions are on a mission. They're thinking about last year's loss in the NFC Championship game. They want to be in that bowl. They're going to be in that bowl. Like I said, it's going to be Lions versus Ravens, like I've been saying all year long, bro.
Nah, I'm going with Detroit.
Oh, now you're going with Detroit? Uh-huh.
I was joking the whole time.
Oh, you was just joking. Yeah. You see how he does that?
I'm going with Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't see nobody beating them in the NFC.
Texans versus Chiefs.
I hope the Texans win. But
see, you say your hope. I know the Texans going to win. I feel like this is the upset that we all been waiting for. I feel like no matter what, the Chiefs were going to lose in the divisional round. Like they would play the Broncos, they were going to play the Texans. You know why? Because they have not played a game since Christmas. It's been 3 weeks since Christmas.
And they're going to face a defense.
Mm-hmm.
And you seen what happened when the Chiefs played a defense all year long. They barely slipped out
against the Broncos.
They barely slipped, bro. The Chiefs shouldn't have made the playoffs this year.
All their wins, bro. If the wins, all their one-score games.
Everybody's talking about the Bengals and how the Bengals had all those losses, but the Chiefs were this close to that.
If the Bengals and the Chiefs both flipped their one losses, like their one-score games, and they flipped their records, the Chiefs would miss the playoffs and the Bengals would
have made it in.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Everybody talking about the Bengals, but the Chiefs was this close, bro. And I feel like once they face that defense, because either way, they're not making the Super Bowl.
Like I don't feel like they're an actual 15-2 team.
They're not, bro. They're not, bro. I can't see it, bro.
But can you see?
They gotta prove me wrong.
Can you see Ravens versus Bills right now?
I can't see that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what you got?
What do you think I got?
Ravens.
All right.
Fuck. I got Ravens too. Rams versus Eagles.
Eagles.
I'm really like I like the Eagles. I really can't. The only team I can see compete with the Lions are the Eagles. But Jared Verse came out saying, "Oh, I hate Eagles fans." You don't say that while having something against the Eagles. And you know what? I also hate Eagles fans. I hate fans of Philadelphia teams with a passion. With a passion. So I was gonna go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I like Saquon. I like their players, but I also hate their team. Mm-hmm. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm just a Philadelphia hater. I also hate the Cowboys too. So don't get me over there. I hate the Cowboys, but I hate Philadelphia just as much. So give me the Los Angeles Rams to pull up the upset in Philadelphia.
I'm not going with that, but I like it. I mean, I don't like the Eagles either. Like you said, I like the players, but I don't like the Eagles.
Yeah, but that's what we have for the NFL. Let's go on with college football because this is the national championship game, and next week we'll reveal the whole entire prediction of all the bowl games I have not counted up. I'm gonna make someone else count it up for us and make it a surprise, and then he'll be ordering a good old Russell Wilson Steelers jersey.
Not gonna be Russell Wilson. First of all,
it's gonna be Russell Wilson. I don't know where you get, but
you know what? How about you order a Patrick Mahomes jersey?
I would actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. No. I'll give me a Tyreek Hill.
No, they don't count. He don't play for them.
He's going to play for them.
No.
Can I get Chris Jones? I like Chris Jones.
He's actually coming to Baltimore.
Bro, you guys think every receiver's going to Baltimore, bro?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want Tyreek Hill. I want T. Higgins. That's who I want.
Sound like he's a Panther.
T. Higgins?
Yes.
Why would he do that to his career?
Because he's from Carolina and he get to be wide receiver number 1. The Panthers are on the rise. Watch.
No. Hell no. He's trying to win now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ohio State or Notre Dame. Mr. Johnny Jack. Who do you have for the national championship game?
You know what? I want to go for... I just don't think it's happening. Give me Jim Knowles.
I'm going with Ohio State too.
Give me Jim Knowles, bro.
If you guys don't know, Jonny is currently up 2. So depending on the bowl games, right now he's the winner of the college football predictions, but we haven't counted up all the bowl games yet.
Give me Jim Knowles, and hopefully Ryan Day can get over the hump.
Give me Will Howard and Jeremiah Smith. That's all they need.
Give me Quinishon Junkins with the OP spin move from CFB 25. I don't know. Jim Knowles' defense is just something different. I'm not really a fan of Notre Dame's offense. It's mid, you know.
Yeah.
So
really, Penn State lost that game. Not Notre Dame won that game.
Yeah, Penn State really just sold.
That's all we have for today. Before we get off, we go to we got some phone calls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But before that, so the Supreme Court came to a decision and saying that TikTok will be decided, their ban will be decided by the Trump administration, and see if TikTok will be banned or not on the 19th. So do you think TikTok will be banned?
I don't think so, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty stupid for people who download the Red Note. Y'all some weirdos, bro. I'm not gonna.
Yo, what?
There's like a Chinese app that's supposed to be just like TikTok, but like it says that you sell that you like. It said like, are you confirming that you want to sell your data to China? And people like, bro, what's that one?
Sell your data to China is crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, Duolingo was funny, bro. This is like, people are like, all of a sudden now everybody wants to learn Mandarin.
Hey, bro. Nah, I don't think it's gonna get banned though.
Mm-hmm.
At least I hope it's not. I mean, if it is, it's.
Hey, we're gonna Me Person Podcast gonna find that next.
If it is, at least my girlfriend could pay attention to me now.
Dang.
But I don't think it's.
We're gonna find that next app and we're gonna go viral on that app. We're gonna be first. That's what it takes to be the first one.
Hey, bro, what's the next app gonna be called?
Someone just need her to make black TikTok.
It went from Musical.ly to TikTok to. Well, it was actually Vine. Musical.ly, TikTok.
Bro, I remember when Musical.ly first came out, bro. I'm like, man, what the heck are you on? Musical.ly, what the? I got on TikTok in 2019. I feel like 2019 all the way to 2021 was like the best years of TikTok there.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. But shout out those TikTok. That's what I'm gonna miss the most. TikTok ads on Instagram Reels does not hit like TikTok ads on TikTok, bro.
Bro, it don't. Bro. It don't. The sounds from TikTok are just iconic, bro. OP. Shout out TikTok, man. TikTok. Really, bro? You're gonna do this to us? That's what you're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
But one more thing. I saw this question up, so I'm like, okay, I gotta ask you this. So when you were in elementary, middle school, or high school, what school teacher did you have the most beef with?
I don't want to say the teacher's name.
You don't have to say their name, but I don't remember my teacher's name. I just know what teacher was it.
In high school, I didn't really have beef with any of my teachers. My teachers are actually pretty cool. In middle school, though, elementary, I didn't have no beef with no teacher. Middle school, it was the assistant baseball coach. I never had him as a teacher. But so like our middle school was like split on 2 different sides. Like we had teams. So it was like Team A with like certain amount of students, that's Team B with certain amount of students. Mind you, it's on the same floor though. So like 6th grade is on the bottom floor, 7th grade on the 2nd floor, and then 8th grade on the top floor.
Okay.
We were on the 2nd floor. I think I was like 7th grade, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on this hallway, and the teacher that I disliked was on this hallway. But I played baseball, and bro was just like
a hater.
He was, and he had like Confederate flag in his room. So
he was still.
No.
Oh, he was.
Yeah. Like he was like that, and then he just didn't like anybody that didn't look like him.
Yeah.
Like Confederate flag, everything. Like, yeah. And then like on a baseball field, mind you, all of our athletes are black because it's mostly black kids that go to our school. So he had no choice but to coach the black kids. But like,
he probably hated his job.
Yeah, he did. But like,
he
was just like, I don't know. He was just he wasn't a good coach nor teacher, bro. Like he didn't know anything he was talking about. He was a history teacher.
Of course, I'm about to say every single sports coach is a history teacher.
Yeah, a history teacher, bro. I just didn't like him, bro.
See, for me, I have a pretty long list. I was not a good kid in middle school. I kind of slowed down like more sophomore year, but like from like third grade. Honestly, you can really say, I can say it from daycare. If you know, I tell people the story, but if you know, from daycare all the way up to the 10th grade, I was not an academic warrior, bro. Yeah. But I'll say my biggest beef was against my FCS teacher. I'm a really good cook. I took pride I'm a really good cook. So I'm out here, I'm in FCS class, 8th grade. I already know what to do. Bro, my whole entire group, we all hated each other with a passion. We would not talk to each other, but you know what we do? When it's time to cook, you do this, you do this. First one done, best food. We always make the best food, but we all hate each other. So like, I'm trying to explain something to her, like, because someone came in late, so I'm like, explain something, but I'm always a talker. I love to talk when I was in middle school. And so my teacher's like, Immanuel, why are you talking? I'm like, I'm talking back. Like, I'm just explaining the rules. Like, why are you talking about? I'm like, I'm just answering your question. Like, so she's like, no, what? She was a weird teacher because why are you saying? She had timeouts in middle school, so she sent me the timeout. And of course, I'm like, I'm not going to timeout. I'm not 5 years old. What? I'm about to go to high school soon. Like, and she's like, oh, you're talking about? I'm going to talk to your parents. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, you won't. After everybody left class, I'm like, please don't call my parents.
That's crazy.
I'm like, she's like, all right, I won't call your parents. I go to school. I'm like, all right. I go back home. I'm just chilling. I'm doing the chores and stuff. You know, trying to be the good kid that I am. My mom comes home. Emmanuel Carmon Siafa. I'm like, I got grounded for a month.
A month is crazy, bro.
Ever since then, I hated that teacher. I remember, I think I got grounded for 2 months. Only reason why I got ungrounded because it was my birthday.
Bro.
So I got grounded like around in January. So I missed I was on the wrestling team. I missed my wrestling party. It was at like Urban Air. And then I missed I missed our wrestling banquet. And then I couldn't go to like trips and stuff with my youth group and stuff too.
That's crazy.
Because of that one teacher. She said she wasn't going to tell. She lied.
You should have been talking back.
Bro, it's not my fault. It's not even my fault.
Nah.
At the end of the day.
Okay, it wasn't your fault, but you shouldn't have said, call my parents. That's where you messed up, though. You know, sometimes you need to take advice from Kylan. Because Kylan, you don't want him to, bro. His story's crazy. But, hey.
Yeah.
Man, you live and you learn.
I remember my mom always get called from the schools when I was in elementary school. So we had this thing called the Cocoa Wars. So it would give to like the best students. This one I was living in Hershey. So we give to like the best students, like who act the best, the goody two shoe students.
Yeah.
I won it for the first time. So my mom got a call from school to ask me to come to the office. She was like, oh man, what you just did this time. She was prepared to come and yell at me. And then she's like, oh no, this is good. Your son won the Cocoa War. Oh, when she told me that, she was like, man, was that really that bad? Because I used to get in fights a lot in elementary schools. I remember I used to be beefing with this one light skin. You know how the light skin versus dark skin thing? That was it. I was Kendrick Lamar and he was Drake.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's how I gotta be sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
I don't miss school at all.
I do not miss school.
I miss like certain teachers and sports sometimes.
I just miss the free time. Like, yeah, nothing to work. You just play
but
game.
now we're still in school, but this is like grown up school. I hate this.
Yeah, but
then again, I like it at the same time.
We have some voicemails.
Okay.
If you guys don't know, we got a new phone number for Me Percy Podcast. Just call 512-348-6089. Leave us a voicemail if you guys want your hot takes, questions, or anything for the podcast. So first person. Okay, here we go.
Okay, we kind of already addressed this.
Okay.
But the top 3 teams for Tyreek Hill is probably just the 3 teams that he really wants to go to that he think he can win at.
Chiefs.
I think it's going to be the Chiefs. Probably go back to Kansas City.
Chiefs, Bills,
or Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Any team with a quarterback that can get him the ball.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be his top 3 teams. The reason that he wants to leave is because he simply thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it wasn't.
Mm-hmm. It's not like the Chiefs wasn't paying him. The Chiefs was willing to pay him.
Yeah, the Chiefs are willing to pay him. That's completely his fault. And the future for the Dolphins, bro, losers always find a way to lose.
At the end of the day.
Like, the Dolphins have been a losing franchise for
a
very long time. Since what? Dan Marino.
Yeah, Dan
Marino was their last time being good. So I don't think anything is going to be bright for them in the near future anytime soon. So, they're kind of cooked.
Yeah.
And as for Tyreek Hill, I don't think any team really wants to get him besides the Chiefs.
But
yeah. I think that the Chiefs, Baltimore, and the Bills would probably try to like offer him something, and he's probably just going to take it. As a Ravens fan, I will say I would want him. But then again, I want T. Higgins. So it's just like whichever one we could get in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. But here's the next question.
Hi, my name is Jacob. Big fan of the Me Personally podcast, of course. I just wanted to know your opinions on Bryce Young in those last 8 weeks and how that could affect the Panthers going into the next season. Thank you guys.
He said Bryce Young?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, Jacob. Appreciate you for the support of the podcast. And as for Bryce Young, he won his last few games, right?
Yep.
I mean, he played decent. But like we said, kind of with the Dolphins, losers always find a way to lose. They've been a losing franchise. I think they just have to build. They have to get.
Well, his last 10 games, he had 2,000 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions.
Okay, that's good. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
He just need more receivers.
Like I said, get that T. Higgins.
And a better O-line.
Get that T. Higgins.
More receivers and a better O-line, and I think they'll be decent, bro.
Honestly, you can make an argument that Bryce Young had just as good a year than C.J. Stroud.
You
so
can.
I feel like
you really can.
I feel like people jumped the gun too much with Bryce Young last year because C.J. Stroud had like a historic rookie year that like we saw with Jaden Daniels this year and Bo Nix both having a great rookie year.
Yeah. So
I feel like people jumped the gun too quick with Bryce Young because Bryce Young wasn't playing like a historic rookie of the year. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, you got some teams develop like the Texans really set up C.J. Stroud with.
They really did. C.J. Stroud had
Collins
a really
and Tank Dell. And
he had a really good team, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He had a really good team. Bryce Young has yet to see that.
Bryce Young.
So I feel like you can't really knock Bryce Young right now. Like, bro's a Heisman winner, bro. Like,
yeah,
you can't knock his talent. He's really good. Like, he just don't got no offensive line for one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just start there.
Yeah,
his offensive line is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense sucks. Like, the Panthers just suck. But The fact that he, 15 touchdowns and 6 interceptions in the last 10 games, that's pretty good, bro. I feel like, yeah. I just feel like
the Panthers have a chance to win their division next year, but their division suck.
Their division does suck.
Yeah.
Atlanta, New Orleans,
Bucks,
and the Bucks. The thing is, though, the Bucks have to.
But I don't see the Bucks getting better. I just feel them just gonna be the same.
You think they're gonna be? You don't think they're gonna get better?
Nah.
Probably not.
Like Mike Evans barely got 1,000 receiving yards this year. Like
he hit that mark the last game.
Yeah, like
I don't think he's gonna break the record. Honestly,
bro.
But it was like 11 straight seasons, but the record's 13.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
no, he tied it. He just need one more season to break the record.
Well, I don't even think he's gonna get to the 12th, honestly.
Yeah, but want to style your socials?
Yes, sir. Not J.Jack on Instagram. The real JJack _ on Twitter or X. I don't be on there, so I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, you should have been on X a couple of weeks ago. It was trending, you know.
What?
That peanut butter skin.
Peanut butter skin? What is that?
You know, something to give you joy.
What does that mean?
Fox Sports.
Peanut butter skin, Fox Sports.
Joy Taylor.
Oh. I was watching it on TikTok.
Bro, that junk was. I was watching the Broncos game. I was like looking at Twitter. And I'm like, why is Joy Taylor trending? Man,
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I gotta take Fox Sports off the list of places I don't want to work. I'm only working out with Fox Sports if Joy Taylor's.
You will be receiving a lawsuit. Yeah.
1.5 million is crazy.
Skip Bayless was trying to pay to get the.
That one meme. It's my turn.
Get the cut.
Nah, bro, but Emmanuel Ocho with no socks on.
Yeah, bro, was just relaxing, bro.
No.
I was like, bro. Mm-hmm. I was like, nah, there's no way he wasn't cracking buns, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but to all the Joy Taylors out in the world, follow me on Instagram, primetime.siafa. TikTok, if it doesn't get banned, you know, you can follow me there. Twitter, Immanuel Siafa. I don't really be tweeting on Instagram. I should tweet more on Twitter. Let the world see what I
need to create. All right, I think I'm gonna just sign into my Twitter and start saying crazy takes, and I can have proof of my crazy takes.
So you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I think LeBron's gonna go to the Thunder for some reason in his career.
And then when it actually happens, it'll be like 2030.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like, he called it back in 2025.
Like that one tweet, LeBron's 30 years old. This effery would not go on any longer.
I keep seeing that resurface, bro.
Bro, LeBron was talking about that tweet on the New Heights podcast.
Bro is punching the air right now. Whoever said that.
Yes, bro. He made a tweet when he turned 40. Like, oh yeah, LeBron's 40 now. This won't go on longer. LeBron's like, he's gonna be mad when I turn 50.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. That New Heights podcast with LeBron was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, follow me on Instagram, all platforms, and follow Me Personally Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud for the broke people, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and you know we post clips on Instagram Reels, TikTok if it doesn't get banned, and yeah, don't forget, call the number 512-348-6089.
On the screen right here.
Mm-hmm.
Call it.
And that's all we have for the podcast today. Hope you guys have a great day. And we out.
Yes, sir.